baby. We about to get into some things. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to get into some things? Let's go. Get in here, everybody get in here. Get in here, everybody get in here. Spooked and nervous.
You're listening to the Armon Wiggins radio show. Hot tea. Hot tea. As long as there's some hot tea, we can get into some things.
Get in here, everybody get in here. Yes, get in here. Get in here. Get in here.
Give me the money, the cars, the Fendi, the Gucci, the Prada, yes I know. It's the way that I walk, the way that I talk.
Yes.
Hot tea. Hot tea. As long as there's some hot tea, we can get into some things.
Get in here, everybody get in here.
That's that big flex for me.
Yes.
I need a shopping spree. That black card energy.
Yes.
That's that big flex for me. Deposit your check.
Yes. Do you guys listen?
I'm the best.
You lucky I don't have my bombs today, because I be dropping bombs right now. But my bomb, that is not working, okay? I don't know. It ain't been working. It was gonna take me too long to get that working. But we did make the studio pink in honor of Queen Radio. Should I dim the lights so we can really get in our Queen Radio bag? You know what I mean? Should we really dim the lights so you can really get the Queen Radio effect? Let me see if we can really get it together. Yes. Yes. Now we're getting into some things. Okay? Yes. Okay. So, welcome. Shout out to everybody that's here. We about to get into some things. We have a lot to get into. Nicki Minaj she said a lot. She did a lot, and she wants the smoke, okay? She wants the smoke from the girls. And I'm gagging. I'm literally gagging. She even wants the smoke from me, child. She is even trying me. Okay. But before we get into all of that, let's just get into this record. Red Ruby DISSES. Okay. How would it go? How does it go? Bad girl don't die. 100 rounds on glad that. What did she say? Bad girl don't die. 100 rounds on that glad that. I like that. Bad girl don't die. 100 rounds on that. I like that. Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper. Okay? For our time. She ate this. Okay? It was nice, messy, and Nicki Minaj is a monster. In every word of a monster, but she did what needed to be done. But, she plays that role. She's a monster. She is a monster, and she wants smoke with Megan Thee Stallion. She really wanted with all the girls, but Megan Thee Stallion is really gagging right now. And we're going to go through some of these lyrics, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to give our opinion. But, child, it was a whole thing online today where people were dragging me because we were trying to dissect different lyrics, and people were saying, well, Armon, why, this is messy, this song is trash, this, that, and the third. First of all, Nicki Minaj, these double entendres, these metaphors, this was iconic. Whenever we are talking about the music all day, you've known you've done something right. As a rapper, as an MC, as a lyricist, you want people dissecting your bars. And that's exactly what we did here in this Nicki Minaj record. We were Googling, we were referencing, we were tweeting. That is how you know you are really rapping. Because we're trying to figure out, what is she saying? What does she mean? Okay? Now, let's get to the Megan Thee Stallion, because I just got to get to the Megan Thee Stallion part for me, because it's the Megan Thee Stallion for me. First of all, it was very messy, very nasty. Very, very nasty. Before we even get to the Doritos, can we get to the 40 clips? 40s with the 30 clips, or where's it at? Let me get it. That 40 cal make him dance like a go-go. She talking about when Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion and told her to dance, be dance. Why would you make fun of Megan Thee Stallion in the shooting? Really? The shooting? Oh, yeah. That was a nasty one. She want Megan Thee Stallion. I think she want Megan Thee Stallion more than she want Cardi B and more than she want Latto. Because she called Latto a Karen. Okay? She talked about Cardi B, basically saying, why would you, all that surgery, them botched surgeries, your face is messed up. Why would you post those pictures? That could be towards Cardi B and Lil' Kim. This is what they're saying on Genius, okay? Let me see. They're saying that the surgeries line is for Cardi B. All them botched face photos, why would you post those? Okay? Now on Genius, they are saying, hold on, where did it go? Hold on. Where is it at? She is nothing nice. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Now I can't find it. Well, she said all those botch face photos, why would you post those? Apparently, that was supposed to be for Lil' Kim or Cardi B, but mainly Cardi B first. Because, after all of that surgery, you're still ugly. That is what gets me. That was for Cardi B. And they're saying on Genius that Nicki Minaj, that Lil' Kim could have caught a stray. I'm trying to find the freaking lyric. Where is it? I'm literally trying to find it, and I just literally can't find it. Here we go. These lyrics can be interpreted as shots towards Cardi B, whom Nicki Minaj has previously subliminally dissed for going under multiple cosmetic surgeries in the 2022s. We go up with 5 year foreign. After all of that surgery, you're still ugly. That is what gets me. Note, also potential stray at rival Lil' Kim, who has also undergone numerous cosmetic surgeries. So it's given she's still busting shots at Cardi B. Okay. So this Cardi B, Nicki Minaj thing doesn't seem to be slowing down. We didn't make this up. This is what the woman said. Nicki Minaj also said, when the queen leaves, you just want to come out like cockroaches, referencing when Nicki Minaj goes on hiatus from releasing music or being publicly seen. The female rap adversaries have had a pattern of releasing music of their own while sending out their own subliminal shots towards Nicki Minaj, whether through music or through social media. Most notably in recent memory, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Remy Ma, Coi Leray, and Latto. Okay? Now, let's talk here for a second. Nicki is on some, when I'm out, you just don't get to talk. You don't talk. When I'm out, you don't talk. So my whole thing is, she's saying, talk while I'm out. Cardi B, drop a record when I drop a record. Megan Thee Stallion, drop a record when I drop a record. Bad girls don't ... Even though this is what she's saying, even though you trying to take me out, many people have came, and none of you can take me out. You get spooked and nervous. Spooked and nervous when it's time to get into the ring. But here's the thing. I feel like a lot of these girls do not want to be baited into a Nicki Minaj back and forth. Cardi B, it's already been too far. Cardi B, here's the thing when it comes to with Cardi B. Cardi B cannot, this is not even the time for her to be trying to do single, like, back and forth with Nicki Minaj. Cardi B needs to focus on her album, focus on her record. She did good with the, I got condos and that head. You know what I'm saying? She needs to keep it to the music. We need this album. We need you to stay focused because we don't need Cardi B doing any Twitter. We don't need her updating her Instagram story. There's no sense in beefing with Cardi B. I don't want to see a Nicki Minaj Cardi B beef because if it's not going to be with music, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see a Twitter back and forth. I'm over it. So if Cardi B was to respond, I don't want her to do it on the internet. I need Cardi B to get into the studio, and I need her to talk some big girl. I don't want to see Cardi B respond in any way on Twitter at all. So if Cardi B is not going to respond musically, I don't want a response from Cardi B at all. Period. I don't want to hear it. I don't want any kind of response. I want Cardi B to respond in music. So don't even ignore it. Pay it. If you're not dropping no record, you're not dropping no music, Cardi B, do not respond. Do not acknowledge it. The next record you drop, your single, needs to be busting shots. At this point, Cardi B, they're the humblest out the window. Nicki is calling all of you girls to the carpet. And she not, and here's the thing. That whole, I don't want to go back and forth. You don't have to go back and forth. Y'all don't have to say names. But it needs to be, you need to say what you need to say, Cardi B. You have enough accolades. You have enough stuff that you can come back at her with. It's time to stop playing the whole, I'm not going to go back and forth. You don't have to go back and forth, but you can talk your in the record. It's time. Because Nicki is playing in your face. And Cardi B, we get it. Cardi B plays the women empowerment, humble. I'm here to make music, here to have a good time. You know what I mean? We need an alter ego now. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she looks like, but we need her to put on a red cape, and we need her to go to hell, and we need her to care. We need her to talk. We need her to pop out. We need her to brag. We need her to be boastful. We don't want to see. I am over humble Cardi B. Let's leave her in 2022. Humble Cardi B for me needs to be done. I'm over it. I don't want no more humble Cardi B. We need Cardi B, the winner, the champion. Cardi B from the Bronx. I need that. I'm over the humble Cardi B. This woman is coming for you. She's lining every girl up and laying her up every single time. And almost she's like daring any of you to say anything. I dare you. Any one of you. I dare you hoes. Pick up. I dare any one of you. That is what she's saying. Try me. Cardi B, it's time. It's time. I promise to God it's time. It's time. I don't want no more of this humble Cardi B. I don't want none of that women empowerment Cardi B. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. This woman keeps talking about your face. This woman keeps playing it in your face. And she is challenging you. I don't want no more of that. I'm over the humble Cardi B. It's time to talk about it. It's time to talk about it. Megan Thee Stallion. Latto, hold on, let me go to Latto. Latto is light work. Latto is light work. Latto did what she did. It is what it is. Megan Thee Stallion, she's really at you. But I feel like Nicki Minaj is really at Megan Thee Stallion because she wants to test Megan Thee Stallion's pen. See, the thing with Cardi B, she just feels like she's going to pick at Cardi B because she feel like, okay, Cardi B's not going to get in the ring with me and rap. Cardi B, you can show her that you can. Because, see, she plays in your face because she don't feel like you can really get in the ring and rap with her. She thinks, that's the thing. She don't feel like Cardi B can really get in the ring and rap, so she's just going to keep playing the Cardi B face and keep, trying to make it seem like Cardi B ugly. So you don't really think that she going to get in the ring or she can really get in the ring and play with you. So Cardi B, you need to get in the ring and start playing. That's that. Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki wants that because Nicki feels like Megan Thee Stallion feels like, okay, I'm that girl and I can rap. So Nicki like, girl, let's go. Let's go. I'm sending shots. Are you going to send them back? If not, get on. Now, she done made fun of you getting shot. She didn't, what's the other line? Dorito, this is the one that took me out. Dorito mad that they not chose. Listen to that. Dorito just mad that they not chose. That was a bar. And people are like, well, why? How was that a bar? That was not a bar. That was just shade. That was a bar upon bars. And I'm going to tell you guys my theory, and I'm sticking to my theory. First of all, I'm going to break down to you why this was a bar. And this is why Nicki Minaj is a freaking monster. She's a freaking monster. Dorito. First of all, you got to figure out, well, who and what is the Dorito? Who's the Dorito? And then you find out, let me show you. Let me show you, because this how out cold she is. This how out cold she is. This is how out cold this lady is, and it's no shade. This is just how out cold she is. This is just how out cold she is. You got to figure out who the Dorito is first. That's thing number one. What is the Dorito? Then here you go. Megan Thee Stallion got a whole Dorito campaign. A whole Dorito commercial. And she mad. So Megan Thee Stallion is the Dorito. Because I'm thinking, who's the Dorito? And what is the Dorito? So you first have to figure out who the Dorito is. So then you find the Dorito. People saying it's Missy Elliott. It could be Missy Elliott too. It could be Missy Elliott too. But I feel like she really got it out for Megan Thee Stallion. But I think with that, she hit them both. Dorito. So I think she slapped Missy with it too. But then when you go into the Dorito is mad because they not chose, you have to think, well, how can I lose and I'm already chose? What is chose? Well, what is the what? And then it's if I'm not chose. But then it's nachos, like nacho Dorito. So you got the Dorito with the nacho, like nacho Dorito. That's the bar. Then you got the Dorito. You got to find out who the Dorito. The Dorito is actually a person. Could be Megan Thee Stallion. Then the Dorito is mad because she not chose the double entendre, the nachos, nacho cheese with the Doritos. But then she's not chose. What is she not chose from? Oh, wait. She not chose in the situation between Kylie Jenner and Tory Lanez, because if you remember, nachos, Dorito, nacho Doritos, Megan Thee Stallion was at Kylie Jenner house in the kitchen making nachos. Then Tory Lanez came and chose Kylie Jenner. And then Megan Thee Stallion got mad, went back to Kylie's house, went off, got put out, and then they end up into a whole fight because Megan Thee Stallion didn't get chose. The Dorito is mad because she not chose. But Doritos and nachos. And Megan Thee Stallion was making nachos in Kylie Jenner kitchen. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm about to knock this all over. This lady is a beast. This lady is a monster. She's a monster. She's a monster. She is a monster. She is a monster. A monster. Oh my God. That is a bar. That is not just a bar. Those are bars. Those are bars. Girl, it's layers to that bar. Like, it's levels to that bar. It's no shade. It's no shade. There's, girl, there's the Doritos, the nacho cheese Doritos, the nachos. Girl, it's a lot. That took me. I'm like, girl, she really is really something. She's really a monster. This lady is really a monster. And then it's a slight alley-oop to let you know that I'm with Ice Spice. On the low. Like, low-key, me and Ice Spice is on the phone. That's what it's giving me. That's what it's giving me. So, if y'all don't think that was a bar, y'all crazy. If y'all think that Nicki Minaj, you may not like her. You don't have to like her. First of all, let's start there. You don't have to like her. The lady raps. And the fact that we've been talking about her rap ability to bars all day, that is what you're supposed to do. No artist, no rapper wants you to hear a song and turn it off. If we're not debating their bars or reciting their lyrics, dissecting, maybe they didn't do something right. But I'll tell you, I'm sure for a rapper, that is what they want us to be doing. Dissecting these bars, really looking up and trying to figure out wow. But Nicki Minaj has always been this. You've always had to go back and think. And here's the thing. You have to listen to the record again and again and again. You can't listen to it the first time, the first day. You got to go back, listen again. This is what makes her great. This is what makes her unique as well. And there's a certain level of petty that you have to have. Nobody has that. This is the thing that makes her so unique in the way that she stands out amongst these other girls, because the cleverness and the pettiness and the delivery is it's out of this world. It's really out of this world. It's out of this world. Of course, the Christopher Reeves. She don't trust horses because the horse turned on you, flipped on you. We knew that was a direct Megan Thee Stallion. The horse turned on Christopher Reeves, paralyzed him. Shout out to all the hoes watching me like Movados. Okay? Hoes are constantly watching Nicki's every move and every effort to become more like her, is what she's saying. All them fake botch photos, why would you post those? That's the Cardi B shade. Okay? It's a lot here. Then she made fun of Megan Thee Stallion. It's just a lot. It's a lot. 600 horse, how you gonna catch the boss? Caught him with a handout trying to catch the sauce. Nicki Minaj is referring to the numerous times female rappers that have come after her try to copy her formula to success, such as incorporation of pop, collabing with producers and engineers she has previously worked with, even going as far as recruiting her former staff in management. Doja Cat. Also, the imagery in trying to catch the sauce when sauce as a liquid cannot be physically catched. Minaj's artistry and uniqueness will always elude to those who try to copy her formula of success. So Nicki Minaj is giving it, you girls will never be me. You girls could never be me. It's giving she not slowing down. This is some tea. Listen. Oh, see, the difference is I run businesses. If I employ you, then what your business is. Referencing to Nicki Minaj's several businesses ventures, including, Mixed Moscato, her clothing line, fragrance lines, as well as Minaj's impending creation of her own record label and management company. Yes, she just revealed that she has a record label today. After the release of her 5th album and subsequent end of her contract with UMG Republic Records. Also a jab at her detractors and critics who constantly keep up with her personal business and moves. Now, girl, you married that man. You did what you did when you married that man. Okay? So you can't feel any kind of way because you married that. So, girl, pay it. Bad girl gon' die, die, die. 100 rounds gon' die, die, die. Bad girl don't die, die, die. I like that part. Speaking of that, I want to play you, speaking of critics and detractors, because now we got to get into some things. Because, girl, not only was Cardi B hit, Coi Leray, okay, Megan Thee Stallion, which Megan Thee Stallion, before we leave this, Megan Thee Stallion, you're going to have to say something. I don't want nobody, and at this point, I don't want Nicki to have another hiatus. And you don't say nothing until she disappears. And here's the thing, and I want every fan and subscriber and follower under my voice to hear this, because this is what y'all do to people too. And y'all need to hear this. Y'all see Nicki. You see Nicki calling the girls to the carpet. Nicki is pretty much saying, y'all hoes don't come out when I'm out. So, this is all I'm saying. When the girls pop out, when she's out, I want y'all to hold on to this because I feel like it's going to happen and we're going to have to refer back to this video. When the girls pop out, when Nicki Minaj is out, I don't want to hear you saying, oh, she only did it because Nicki Minaj is out. Oh, Cardi trying to take away from Nicki's moment. Oh, Latto trying to take away from Nicki's moment. Oh, Meg trying to take away from Nicki's moment. Nicki is saying, come and play because none of you is safe and ain't none of you can stop my momentum. She won a battle. She's coming for the crown. It's up for grabs. Let's get all on the floor. Everybody out at the same time. Drop the same day. Don't hold your drop your So my thing is this. If Cardi B drop on a Nicki drop, don't say that Cardi B trying to take away Nicki moment, because Nicki want it. If Megan Thee Stallion try to drop on a Nicki drop, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Because y'all be quick to say, oh, she dropped because of Cardi. Oh, Cardi tried to take away from Nicki. Oh, yeah. Keep the same energy. Okay? Yes. Ooh. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's something else. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, let me see. Do I have it? Oh, I do. It's on my page. Hold on. Yes, yes, yes. Um, okay. So not only did the rap girls get attacked, but apparently Nicki had Big Back Ra Ali on her platform, which we don't have a problem with Big Back or Big Neck or whatever. We actually don't. Let me tell you why I don't have a problem with Raleigh. Because she does post our stuff. You know, some of these weird, even though, you know, whatever, I don't care. But she may not care for me. We don't care for each other. But like all BS aside, Raleigh has posted us on site. So while I may talk crap about her, she has at least posted. You know what I mean? And we're gonna talk about black media and stuff. She has posted she posted the Latto thing. She posted a Latto story. There was other publication that didn't post. You know what I mean? So shout out to the people that are posting and doing things. So shout out to her for that. You know, this was Nicki. Now, Nicki Minaj then went on to talk about YouTubers and men. Let's listen.
Who, you know, they used to be the biggest barbs, right?
Ooh.
All of them were barbs first. And since I started doing Queen Radio, well, you know, once Queen Radio started, everybody got a
show.
They so lucky that we don't do a visual show yet. Cause y'all know my face expressions as alone been but I've noticed they've adopted my lingo, my persona, my phrases,
voice changes,
like the persona,
the bombs.
Like, oh my!
Don't make me.
Oh my God! My sons are on my dick and my balls. But so you know that's why I knew I had to get back in. You know what I'm saying, and let motherfuckers know it's only one O, and I'm the real hoe, yo. So my thing is this: could you imagine loving someone so much?
Now she's about to jump completely out of the window right here.
That you begin to hate them because you can't get as close to them as possible, right? But then you begin to transform into them. Like, is that inside? Like, what we need to figure out the exact word for it, because y'all know I love words. I love words. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, I gotta put my little chair up. And it's funny. It's comical. Sometimes we look and just laugh. I'm happy that I was able to bring a whole new wave into the universe.
Still trend setting.
Oh, that will never stop. Oh, that will never stop. Okay.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do first is
okay. So here's the thing. People are saying, I'm like, why is she? My phone is blowing up at this time. I'm like, why is she shading me? People are saying she's talking about Jason Lee. Girl, if y'all want it to be Jason Lee so bad, girl, whatever. Half the people saying she's talking about Jason Lee because, girl, they know any publicity is good publicity, whatever. And so they don't want it to be me because for whatever reason. Girl, Jason Lee is just not that girl. Nobody's watching Jason Lee. No one cares. Y'all almost giving Jason Lee, like, girl, that spade. She's not talking about Jason Lee. But if y'all want to go with that, sure. She's talking about Jason Lee. Okay. Yeah. As it in regards to me, have I ever been inspired by Nicki Minaj? Absolutely. First of all, let me say this. I think 100% she was talking about me. And I think what actually kicked it off is because you guys sent that video viral about Megan Thee Stallion, me saying that it was this clip. It was this clip right here. I think you guys sent this clip viral and she's seen it. I think she's seen because Megan Thee Stallion too raps. And I think that out of all the girls in the world doing what they do, and I think that she watches, and I think that she can see that the lights are different colors, you know, so it's giving Queen Radio. And we had the bombs, yes. So here's a long story short. Have I been inspired by Nicki Minaj? Absolutely. Nicki Minaj is one of my favorite celebrities. Absolutely. 100%. Do I try to talk like her? No. But I'll say this, girl, I'm glad that our show here made you feel like you need to come back, because that means the girls was over here making noise. And for you to have me blocked, and you know what the I got going on, thank you, Nicki, very clearly. Because, girl, I'm blocked, and you're sitting back laughing and watching my show. You might as well unblock me, sister. Let's start there. Thing number 2. There's actually people on this internet that literally try to talk like you, which you're not going to do. While I love you, while I think that you're great at what you do, baby, let's be very clear here. I don't give a about a Nicki Minaj or anybody else for that matter. Armon Wiggins is Armon Wiggins, and I have been myself before there was a Nicki Minaj. I'm never that obsessed. I'm never that infatuated. I'm never that much of a fan of NoHo to want to be them on any day. So, my personality has been my personality before I ever knew who a Nicki Minaj was. I can give a about a Nicki Minaj. Let's be clear on that. I make kiki and laugh and hee and ha and la da 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 and entertain the people, but I really could give a boo. Let's be very clear on that. To try to be you, you've leaped out of the window doing somersaults. I could be a lot of things, but you is not one of them, sweetie. Thank you. So let's start there and let's end there. There's that part. Now, respectfully, there's that part. Because the girls get besides themselves a little bit, girl. I don't give a who you are and who you and how many fans you got. I don't want to be you on any day. Because I really don't give a about you that much. If we're keeping it a bean. Let's be very clear. Okay? So let's make that a thing tonight. Let's make that a thing tonight. Let's make that a thing tonight. But outside of that, yes, absolutely. Been inspired by her because I think that she is one of the most polarizing figures on the planet. Love her. Love her down. Love her down. Love her down. And yes, and actually I got the soundboard from a girl who recommended me to get a soundboard on my show because Joe Budden had a soundboard. That's why I got the soundboard. But let's get into some things. The stupid, I got that from Nicki Minaj for sure. For sure. The lighting, this was not Queen Radio. This is what I thought, gamers and Twitch streamers and streamers, they had a cool lighting. I didn't think Queen Radio one bit. Actually, I was actually frustrated with trying to figure out how to backlight and light me because I was dark and I was feeling like there wasn't enough light. However, am I inspired by Nicki Minaj? Yes. Am I a Nicki Minaj fan? Absolutely. Do some of the things that I have remnants Queen Radio? Absolutely. Queen Radio was a legendary show. It is a legendary show. Do I use her lingo? 100%. Nicki Minaj is an icon. Nicki Minaj is a legend. She is that girl. Absolutely. It's no shade. Do I look up to her? Yes. Do I want to be her? Hell no. Does my personality, do I try to adapt her personality? Absolutely not. I'm not giving no the credit for my personality. I've had a personality before I was on this internet. So that's where you lose me. That's where you girls lose me. I've never been one of these losers that got a platform, and because now I got a couple of hundred followers, I'm cool. I don't need the internet to validate me. Before I was on the internet, I was dancing with MC Hammer, doing tours. The internet did not validate me. I was always lit. I was always that girl, that nigga, that guy in high school before I even knew what the internet was. For real, for real. Y'all just catching up. Let's be very clear. Armon been Armon. It didn't take a Nicki Minaj, a Cardi B, a Lucy Liu, Missy Elliott, a Brent. I don't give a. I don't give a. It didn't take none of them to validate or make me who I am. I've been Armon since I came out. Y'all just catching up. So don't get beside yourself. Love you down, girl. Love you down. Talented. You're a monster. You're a key. You're a cackle. You're a carry. But girl, I do not want to be you on any level. So let's just clear that today. But yeah, child. It's giving me fan. It's giving me girl. It's giving me girl that you secretly live for the show. It's giving me that you secretly live for me. I don't know what kind of week this is, but this has been a week that the girls have been trying me. From Latto to Nicki Minaj, and to, let's be very clear, and while we clearing it, let's just go here too, because I don't know what's going on. Today is the day that the people came to play. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me get my stuff together. See, yeah, now I'm off the cleanse, girl. So I got a little Casamigos in me today. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Definitely do. DJ Academics. I'm trying to find that post, girl. Where are you at? Because you were on here carrying. I don't know what her tea is. Okay. And I'm not even going to play the audio because she's a snitch.
Right now, okay? Latto, you are going to be hated because Nicki don't like you, right? So listen, I watch the Barbs because they're fucking hilarious. The Barbs are hating on you. Nicki don't like you. I guarantee this nigga's a Nicki fan, right? I don't even know who he is, but probably accomplishments. Latto, let me tell you what's going on right now.
DJ Academic, Humpty Dumpty, you're full of I don't know what your issue. Let me get a picture of him. I don't know what these niggas be on. I don't know what these niggas be on. I don't have a clue. But I guess this is Try Armon week. Okay. So, but one thing we're not going to do, you're not going to play in my face. Hold on. Because, girl, you, okay. So, Humpty Dumpty, I don't know what's going on. You know, and I don't have a problem with academics, even though he tried to copyright, monitor my views on my channel, and tried to monetize off of content because I played a clip of his and mine was getting more views. So you definitely know who I am. Let's start there. First of all, the problem was not the commentary. The problem was the fact that you try to just reduce me down to a barb or a fan page. I make it very clear. I'm a media personality just as you are. I'm a media nigga. I don't have a side. My side is my side. I'm not nobody's stan girl. I'm here for me. Let's be very clear. I think I've made that very clear. I'm here for me. I'm here for my family. I'm here for me, for my job. Okay? So with that being said, I'm not really sure what these niggas be on. These niggas be really, really weird. And it's a lot of black media from Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, wherever. These niggas be weird. These niggas be on some like, we're gatekeeping. We're going to act like we don't know who niggas are. Y'all all know who niggas be. Y'all be feeling some type of way when new niggas come through. Y'all don't want niggas to come up. Y'all want to play in people's face. Academics, you know exactly who I am because you've tried to strike my channel. So to sit up here and act like you don't know who I am, why? And my thing is, okay, say you didn't know me. But if I'm just a Barb or a Nicki Minaj fan, why even say I don't know who this nigga is? No one's expecting you to know a random stan. I mean, I hope no one's expecting me to know a random Barb that's trolling Latto. So you're like subconsciously dry snitching on yourself with this zesty female energy shade. Because if I'm just a Barb trolling, why would you have to announce that you don't even know who I am? Of course you wouldn't. I'm just a troll account. But clearly you do know who I am, but you try to play in my face for whatever reason because you want some like whole shit. I don't know what you niggas be on. You niggas are weird. I don't have a problem with you, but but none of you niggas, from you to Jason, I don't care. None of you niggas, none of you weird ass niggas are going to be able to stop what's going on or whatever. Like, nigga, I'm taking up space. You niggas are weird. And every time until I feel comfortable, I'm going to let you niggas know you niggas are weird. And none of you niggas are running nothing. So you don't have to know me. But you talking about me on your platform. So, nigga, you'll get to know me. But you know me because you were the same person that was using my clips, whether it was your team, whether it was your assist, I don't care who it was. You niggas, my Tory Lanez clips were on Spiritual World, was on your platform, was on the Neighborhood Talk. It was all over. Tory Lanez daddy was going viral. That was my coverage. You nigga did not want to credit me. I didn't strike you. I think you might have credited me later. We got put in a group chat. Nobody from your team responded. You was on some weird. I don't know what's up with you niggas. I don't know if you feeling away because it's new niggas on the block. I don't know. But don't be weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You niggas are weird. I don't know if because you think because I'm gay and I'm black. I don't know. You niggas are weird. You know? I don't know if you mad because Kai Sanat came and ate you up on the Twitch stuff. You niggas are weird. And you know me. And you literally interviewed Milagro Grams right after me. Me and Milagro Grams' interview went viral. Nigga, you know me. If you had any proximity to Milagro Grams, I'm sure you've seen one of my videos. I covered the Megan Tory case. And let's be very clear. I have got international, worldwide people that have contacted me in regards to that. People have seen my coverage from that case from all across not the country, the world. Whether the blogs want to post me or not. The people who needed to see it, they saw it. But I'm saying this to say, academics, you were talking about the case with Milagro Grams. You were following the case. You know me. You've seen my face. You've striked my chat. You've tried to strike my channel. And let's be very clear. When it comes to the channel, people could say, it was assistant. It was this, it was that. No. Me and him had a back and forth. He sent a flag. I sent the flag back. He responded. The nigga was going to damn near take me to court. Like, let's be clear. You were going back and forth. And you were adamant about this copyright. So to sit your ass up there and play these games, I don't get it. But don't be weird. And for everybody, Latto, Nicki, academics, I don't know what you because it's on. Why is everybody playing with me this week? Like, come on. Is it Try Armon week? Because it's really all you mother. For real, like, y'all haven't met me yet. Y'all going to get to know me. I don't give a about none of you mother for real. Like, see, I'm the ignorant person. I'll go slap the off. I don't care. You know, they call me emotional and shit because I be like, girl, I don't give a about none of you. So, yes. But anyway, I just have to make that clear because today, this week, the girls have been at me this week. And I'm like, why is everybody at me? What is everybody at me for? But anyway, let's take a couple calls. Yes.
You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show. Hot tea. Hot tea. As long as there's some hot tea, we can get into some things.
Get in here, everybody get in here.
In the mix.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
Yes.
For your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 37 seconds.
The number is 563-999-3658.
Know what I mean? I like those real nice things. I like that bling, bling, bling. I need that chain. Know what I mean? Deposit your check if you want to flex.
We are sorry, but we're experiencing a problem with our system. Please try your call again later or report a problem through the Blog Talk Radio webpage.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just that guy with it.
Blog Talk Radio.
I slip and slide with it. Get rich, I die with it.
Deposit your check.
You ain't talking about money. You can't get
Okay.
from me.
0609, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Talk to me.
Hi. I wanted to talk about the Nicki song that she dropped last night.
Yes.
You really think it's great? Honestly, like your opinion, you think it's like
I
one
like
of her
the song.
best songs
Absolutely.
ever?
I mean, I don't know if I don't know if I think it's the best song ever, but I definitely like the song. But I don't know what. But here's the thing. I don't know what you're. Hold on. Because I don't like when people do that because it's like I don't know what song is the best.
I'm just figuring out like
I don't.
you
But
think this is one of her best songs.
hold on.
Like,
oh, because I'm like I don't know what
Yeah, go
song
ahead.
is the best song ever. I mean I don't know what. I don't
The
have
Red
the
Ruby
best song
Sleeve?
ever. I mean, but what I'm saying to you is, ma'am, I don't have any song that comes to mind which is the best song ever.
Well, I just wanted to give my opinion. I don't think the song is for her caliber. Just my opinion. I think the song is trash. Like I don't know. Like I'm thinking like if you're gonna do a diss and you're allegedly the queen, like put a name on it. You know what I'm saying? Like what's with the subliminals? Like you're not saying anything new. Basically, you're just saying the same thing about Cardi. You're talking about her surgeries. You're saying you clearly don't like Meg, which you've been saying in every song. Like what else are you giving? Like. I think I'm just, as a fan of hers, I'm tired of the drama. Like, it's the same formula. You go to Queen Radio, you talk mess. I don't think no one's really deciphering the bars because they're not like, Remy's bars hit. Like, this is not a Sheether moment. Like, Meg's not going to lose her career. Cardi's not going to lose her career. Latto's not going to lose their career. These are not, like, bar-ending, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Remy Ma lost her career.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying they hit, though. They shook Nicki. I don't think these bars are shaking no one to the point where you get what I'm saying? Like, everyone's going to wait for Meg to respond, right? Like you said, like, you wanted Cardi to say something like.
So you don't think that, so you don't think that these, so you're telling me that these bars were trash?
No, I don't think they're trash per se. I'm not going to say her in front of you. I don't think they're trash. I don't think they're the best for someone who's 15 years in the game. Like, why would
so tell me let's be real. So who you think has better double entendres, bars, lyrics? Who? Cardi B, Remy Ma, Megan Thee
There's
Stallion.
a lot of women. No. I'm not saying that. Yes, Remy, Lady London. There's a lot of underground women. They're just not in the spotlight. What I'm saying is these are not bars that are like shaking people. Like, why would Meg be scared that Nicki making fun of her shooting when damn near every male rapper had something to say about her? Like, why? It's not about
It's not about scare. It's not about fear for me. It's about the cleverness and the artisticness of how the fact that you can make a record and hold on. Let's talk for a second.
Yeah.
So as an artist, right? As a person, you don't always need there's no fun in just giving everything to the people, right? So as an artist, I would assume that there's beauty and magic in giving us a little bit and making us try to figure out what it is that you're talking about. Let's get the people. If I tell you exactly what it is, you're not going to do any work.
I think it's people who don't understand rap. Like me and you, I understand rap. So I'm saying I understand. I love lyrical rappers like Jay-Z, Nas. They're some of my favorite rappers. So to me, I'm not saying her bars suck, but for someone to be almost damn near 20 years in the game, like it's not something I'm like, oh my God, like Meg's going to be at home crying. Cardi's upset. Like you're basically talking about her face. You said the same thing, the surgery. You're still like, you're calling her a horse. Like people say that. It's to me, it's not.
No. So okay, so listen. I think you're missing what she's doing, saying those things, but what you're missing is she's planting these people's faces. She's basically calling them punks and. She's basically saying, "Girl, I'm going to keep laughing and spitting in your girls' faces."
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not true. This is Nicki. No, that's not true. This has been Nicki Minaj.
Why is she talking about them?
Girl, this has been Nicki.
This one thing, Armon. Why is she so concerned? It's like you say everyone copies you and they go after you and they copy you, but all you talk about is the young girls 24/7. No one even mentions you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're right. People rap. You say your little bars, whatever. You send your shots. You seem pressed. Every Queen radio, it's the same formula. You talk about the girl.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I first of all, let's start here. She came into this saying that everybody's gonna pick her fruit out. So she came in as the bad guy. I was on the plane with the Wayne. You can call me Whitley. I got a hill, man. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, sweetie, but nobody's in my lane.
Does she ever elevate as a queen? Like, are you just going to send, like, Megan already been told you, and she told her in bars, say her name. Remy said names. That's why I respected Remy. At least you're right. Remy's career ended, but Remy didn't have no problem. She called her out by name.
Bro, hold on. And I think I understand why you like girls. You want a literal thing, and I get that. But as a thing, it's entertainment. This is still. It's hip hop, it's rap, first of all, and it's entertaining.
It is hip hop,
but she's basically saying if you hoes are that, but who's been able to match her or beat her? Who? Pick one.
Clearly, she thinks Meg can. Everyone says Meg doesn't have bars, right? But she's the one who stamped Meg. She's the one who said Meg had bars. Clearly, she's only.
And that's why she calling Meg to the carpet. Come to the carpet.
And Meg doesn't care. Meg is unbothered. Meg has not dealt with her in 3 years. Nicki seems pressed. You don't see Beyonce or anybody else acting pressed over no female. Nicki's the only one who acts pressed.
Don't do that. Beyonce still. Hold on. Don't do that. Beyonce still won't do a record with Rihanna.
Does she have to? I mean, at the end of the day, girl. Nicki is not on Beyonce's level. She's not on her level.
You literally just brought Beyonce up.
I'm saying as far as acting like a queen, Nicki's letting her crown slip. Why are you so concerned with young girls? It's like you want to have a rap beef, clearly because she knows that she wants to get into it. But at the end of the day, you seem pressed because you're only talking about them. It's the same formula. What was the last formula? You start drama for Queen Radio. You send another shout out when you drop records. It's the same thing. It's nothing is new. If she would just come out with some stuff, I get it. Send your shots, elevate, make some good music. Like, it's just drama. That's why no one responds to her, because I don't think these young girls don't care. They're about their bag. They don't care about no 40-year-old woman. Nobody gives a damn. Even I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. It's just getting boring. Be a mogul.
Boo.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a mogul.
Okay, we got a lot of people in the chat, but I like you though, because you got me up. All right, but I gotta let you go because we got way too many people on here. Okay, so 2803. You guys gotta be quick because we have a lot of people, and I might have to hang up on people if y'all get long winded. Okay, 2803.
Hey Armon, I think the girl who was just on is just delusional, honestly.
Okay.
Because that's what Nicki's supposed to do. She's supposed to keep her foot on their necks. Like, there's no reason why you think Nicki is hating on them. Nicki is calling everybody out. Anybody who had anything to say about Nicki, she is calling them to the plate. The girls is scared to come out. Nicki is doing what she's supposed to do. She is the queen of rap. She's doing that. This is what rap is about. You can't be scared and like, oh, Nicki's saying this, she's doing that. This is no. This is everybody's calling shots. Everybody's calling shots. What's the problem because Nicki's doing it? What's the issue?
And here, and I think in a sport of rap, like we'll just talk rap, when you call yourself the queen or whatever, you're gonna continuously defend that. And if these new girls come up and they doing numbers, they doing big things, guess what? They gonna have to beat the final boss. And until I get defeated, I'm still the queen. I'm gonna keep going, and until one of you hoes put me on my back, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. So who has the stamina and who's gonna end me? Period. That's just what it's giving.
Latto has something to say. Megan has something to say. Well, Nicki has something to say too. Nicki is calling everybody out, and she's like, okay, you feel like you trying to take my spot. I'm gonna let you know why you're not about to take this spot. I'm gonna let y'all know. Nobody right now in the rap game can go Nicki bar for bar. Nobody right now. Nobody is doing what she just did. Like, Nicki really sat back on her hiatus. She sat back and analyzed everything that everybody was saying, what Latto was saying, even down to Erica Banks. I think also that Doritos bar was also related towards Erica Banks as well, because when she was saying being chose or whatever like that, Erica Banks wanted to be chosen to get a feature, but she couldn't get it. And she got mad and had that interview. And Nicki is calling everybody out. I don't get what the issue is, what the problem is at all. Like, she's calling the girls out. What is the issue? Nicki is doing what she's supposed to do. Because guess what? If Megan calls her out, if Latto can call her out, if Latto can record conversations, she's going to call them out too. And I think she's doing exactly what she needs to do. This is what the rap game is about. This is what music is about. Stop hating and give Nicki her
and let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Like that,
we have 5,000 people here listening. We are entertained. People are saying people saying Nicki been defeated. I think she's been defeated in certain areas when it comes to Cardi B. However, the thing about Nicki is she don't let up. So you're gonna have to all the way finish her before you can't just trip her up.
If Nicki lose on something, she's still gonna come back. See, the thing about Cardi is too scared to drop right now, and I don't understand why, because Cardi's a good artist. But Nicki, regardless if she fails or if it hits or if it misses, she's still going to drop music. The point of the rap game is to drop music, give the fans what they're looking for. That's what Nicki is doing. Everybody is low-key scared right now.
Well, I think
one thing about Nicki, she's going to go on a hiatus and drop.
Well, I think and I think you're 100% right when it comes to Nicki and Cardi B, and this is just real. I think that because Nicki has dropped and some of them have flopped, right? And it hasn't hit. And she has suffered losses. Now she can just do the music that she likes to do and with no expectation. Cardi B has always had she's never really had many L's. Cardi B's not really taken a lot of L's. So I think that Cardi B is afraid to take an L. And you can't be afraid to take an L, because that's what everything has to be so picture perfect with Cardi B versus just you know what, I dropped this one, it didn't really do that well.
Right.
It's good, you know what I mean? But I'm just dropping music. Nicki Minaj, she's got laughed at. Nicki Minaj has got laughed at. It's cool. So now she's at a comfortable place where I can play with different sounds. Cardi B, when she drops, it has to be $1 million production. It has to be.
Exactly. Armon, that's what I wanted to say. I love you. Have a good night.
Okay, thank you.
I'm enjoying the show.
All right, thanks. Have a good day. Okay, and I don't think that it has to be for Cardi B, but I think that's the pressure and the standards that she puts on herself, because she wants everything to be perfect. And unfortunately, everything is not going to be perfect. You have to take some L's. 6125.
Hey,
what's going on? Talk to me.
That first caller was just very, very much delusional. This is exactly what is supposed to happen, because the girls are going to respond. Like, for instance, Megan. When Megan drops, people are expecting her to comment on what she just went through. They're expecting it from all of the girls who have a story. Same thing with Cardi B. This is Nicki. This is her gig. She's doing what she's doing. None of the other girls are dropping because they suck. It is what it is. I think the bars in this song were just top tier. Like, you really have to break them down, Armon. Like, you really do. Like, they were just amazing. Like, they just were. And then the singing was really good. See, I've been saying for the longest I like Nicki singing, and I feel like it worked on this song. What do you think?
The singing was, she wasn't just, now, see, you're trying it. She wasn't just singing by herself. There was some, but there was backgrounds. Yeah, that, because you're trying to make it seem like, no, the singing is still a mess. But there was other vocals that was helping her out
Armon,
on that.
I love the singing.
Singing but you're trying to make it seem like Nicki was just on there singing. Like, girl, stop. She was just Nicki, no. Okay, but I did like that. But she wasn't on there by herself singing that. Stop. There was a whole background vocal with that too. You got to stop this. Okay, but I have to let you go because we got a lot of people because you're about to start making it up. You lost me when you start talking about the singing. Okay, 8-0, but I get it, but you're not going to do that tonight. We're not going to do that all night. 8-0, 1-0, you live on the air.
Okay, hello.
Yes, what's going on? Talk to me.
Hey, I have notes here, so I'm going to try to go them as fast because there's just so much to talk about with the Nicki effect. Obviously, the na 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 is iconic. Everything from the promo pictures to the videos, everything was just iconic. Obviously, I think
those were mid. The promo pictures were mid, and I wouldn't say iconic. Let's be very clear here. I got to stop you guys there because we can't go overboard here. Okay, Nicki Minaj's creativity is subpar. Her rapping is iconic in top tier. Her creative, when I'm talking about visual, music videos, photos, all that is very subpar and basic. Very much so. Very much so. Her creativity
is the picture you have on right now. I mean, the way that she was posing, even coming back. I mean, she lost some weight if we really analyze it, right? And she's looking good. She's looking good. That's all I gotta say. She's looking good. I like the lyric video. Anyway. I think Meg has two options. She can either obviously respond back or apologize and join Nicki. Those are really the two options. I mean, imagine it could be some promo with the DISSES or just a woman empowerment song together. I think that would be great. Obviously, they would both profit off of it. And yeah, I mean, if you really look at the DISSES. She even disses in a way where it's appropriate for each rapper. With Latto, she completely put it down in layman's terms with her disses, you know. With Meg, you really had to, like you said, decipher. So obviously, she's even paying Meg respect.
She really wants Meg. She really wants. She actually feels like she can get a real battle out of Megan. She wants that for whatever reason. For whatever reason, Megan Thee Stallion to her, I think, like you said, I think she really there's a respect level for Megan Thee Stallion, and she wants that real hip hop moment with Megan Thee Stallion out of anybody.
Right. Yeah, I think it'll. Yeah, I mean, it'll be entertaining, and I think it's also, I don't know, somewhat personal in a way because she probably really likes Meg.
Well, she did. Well, she did. She feels used by Megan Thee Stallion. Her and Megan Thee Stallion sat up on the phone and gossiped about Cardi B all day long. They talked about how Cardi B doesn't allegedly write and how Cardi B is trash. But don't forget it. Megan Thee Stallion was dogging Cardi B out. They were sitting there gossiping about Cardi B, and then Megan Thee Stallion turned around and did a record with Cardi B and started moving funny and doing shows with Meek Mill and all kind of stuff. Absolutely. But here's the thing. This is the only thing that I kind of get lost when it comes to Nicki and Meg. Was Megan Thee Stallion wrong for wanting to become Megan Thee Stallion? Because Nicki Minaj, this is part of the reason why you and Little Kim fell out. Because you wouldn't be second fiddle. You wanted to be a queen. Little Kim and Nicki Minaj were cool at one point. But Slim and Baby was like, it's time for you to go. And Nicki, you wanted that main lane. You wanted that lane. You wanted that queen bee lane. Megan Thee Stallion does not want to be Bia. You know, she doesn't want to be JT. She doesn't want to be the girls that you bring up to do a little feature from time to time. They're the best friend or the cousin of. They don't want to be the Robin to your Batman. They want to be Batman. You know what I mean? Megan Thee Stallion wants to be a main girl. And is she wrong for that? And if she has to move in a way that puts her in that level, then girl, Nicki, you're not gonna like it because girl, she's taking that spot. She wants that lane.
That you could say that, but I feel like Nicki collaborates where she feels like there's some sort of talent. In reality, if we think about it, she's collabed with so many girls. You know, she's collabed with Megan Thee Stallion. She's collabed with Cardi B. So I don't think that she sees it as they want to take my spot because she knows that she's number one, and we all know that she's number one.
Okay, so listen, she collabed with Cardi B because she was banging Quavo. Quavo asked her to, and Cardi B was hot at the time. Nicki Minaj is still not stupid. She's going to get on whatever's hot and just to say that she touched everything. So, yeah, I'm going to even touch Cardi B in the Migos at that time, but she was freaking getting banged out by Quavo.
I will say allegedly on that.
Okay, yeah, allegedly.
But I don't think I really think that when Nicki falls off with someone, it's because there's a reason. I don't think she's threatened by anyone taking her position.
I don't think that it's threatened. I don't think that it's threatened. Nicki Minaj said, do you pass the vibe check? Part of the vibe check is, are you comfortable being a passenger or a backseat rider? You can't want to drive the car. Nicki Minaj does not do well with other alpha females. She is an alpha female. Cardi B is an alpha female. Lil' Kim, alpha female. Megan Thee Stallion, alpha female. Notice, JT is not an alpha female. Bia, not an alpha female. These girls that sit under Nicki Minaj, these are not alpha females. They don't have the qualities to be the leader. She does not get along with any girl that has the potential to be a leading act.
I think she is the leader of the leaders, you know, and all she wants is her respect. I don't think it has to do with anything in terms of alpha female. I think it's the fact that these girls have come and just in some way disrespected her, whether it was throwing subliminals or, you know, like the first girl talking about Beyonce, that Beyonce doesn't do that. Beyonce doesn't get disrespected like Nicki does.
Okay. Thank you, caller. We got to move on. Thank you. Okay, because it's just a lot of delusion here for me, but we can do it. 6670, I can't be on all night. Okay, 6670, you're live on the air.
What's going on, Armon?
Hey, what's going on? Talk to me.
Today, man, I just wanted to touch on one quick thing. So I wanted to touch on this idea that all of the other female rappers have to kind of feed into this gravity or this orbit of Nicki Minaj. And let me preface this by saying I know you have a different view based on what I've heard with this, but I don't think it's necessarily pertinent that anybody should have to feel like they have to come in and kind of curate their content to get up to speed to what Nicki Minaj is talking about, because I think that furthers the narrative that she has some sort of ownership over their own careers. So
yeah, I'm not really sure what you're talking about. You're gonna have to just have to spit it out.
Let me put it to you another way. When you did what you did, when you felt like you had to come at another content creator because you felt it in your spirit, and you did a great job with that video as well, by the way. When you did what you did, you felt like you had to do that in the moment. Now, I'm sure after you made that video, that very same content creator was still saying what he had to say against you, whether he was naming your name directly or not. But you didn't feel like you had to run up with a video camera out to respond to him, even though this content creator might have more resources, might be more known in the industry, might have a little more pull in certain areas, and might be a bigger brand. You didn't necessarily curtail what you were doing in your content to fit that. You said what you had to say at the time, and you moved on, right?
Yeah, and I let her know that she's trash, and she still is trash to this day. Jason Lee is trash.
Absolutely. So it might be rap, it might be a different genre and lane of entertainment, but it's still the same idea. when you tailor what your content is to somebody else, you're only giving them more credence and power that they feel that they have over you. So why would you feed into that?
Well, so I think what you're saying is what I'm saying is the response. No, what I'm saying is this. It's in regards to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Like, girl, you guys, these are girls that, especially Cardi B. Cardi B, this is rap. This is exciting. Cardi B, you need to not be humble no more. I don't want to see no more humble Cardi B. This is hip hop. When I hear, if I'm a Cardi B fan, and I'm in, and that's part of the Nicki. First of all, when you're making music, when you're entertaining people, a part of when you turn on your music, going out to the club, you need a person in your ear pumping you up, letting you know that these is whack and none of these sit with you. You know what I mean? You look in the mirror and you like, yeah, I'm feeling like Nicki today. I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm that nigga today. You know? And so if I'm a Cardi B fan, I want Cardi B to make me feel like, yeah, we talk our over here too. We not just so we don't get pushed over. Because here's the thing about me. Yeah, you're right. But at the end of the day, you know Armon, listen, Armon is only gonna take too much because Armon is going to say something. And I'm not tailoring my content to anybody, because I've been doing this before anybody I ran into. I was doing this when nobody was watching. So I'm not tailoring nothing. This is who I do this for real.
That's my point. You're right. That's my point. So let me flip it at you like this. You don't think that when Cardi B came out and she dropped Bodak Yellow, that was a hardcore song that made you feel like you could be that person, that bad person in the club? That gave you that sort of energy.
We over that.
Particularly calling.
I'm over Bodak Yellow. I'm over that whole era.
I'm using that as an example, though. I'm using that as an example because you said that you want some excitement, and what I'm saying is, when it comes to Bodak Yellow, that gave you that excitement. That excitement can be curated. It does not always have to be in the form of this tennis ball game. Okay, I said something. Let me hit the ball back in your court. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay,
it's not about hitting back in my court, but my thing is, if my favorite rap artist is got 5 #1 records, Grammys, Billboards, running the rap game, like face card on, hitting, body is hitting, like, girl, give me something. Period.
She talked about that before. She talked about that in songs before.
She need to do more of it.
It may not have been with
the reason why that Tomorrow 2 verse hit so hard is because that's the bag that people want her in, because she was popping her in that one.
Yes.
That's why it hit like that.
100,000%. I agree. I'm not saying that she should ignore that energy completely, but what I'm saying is, when we're talking about what kind of content that we want, if you the type of listener that kind of lives for that type of excitement where it's a back and forth and we sitting up here dissecting bars, that's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong for expecting that out of her. What I'm saying is there's other avenues and other routes. And
they've been taking those already. They've been taking those. They've been taking those.
They've been taking those. But there's still room to grow even in that area, because we only got one album from her. She still should have plenty much more to say outside of who she's beefing with, outside of that. So while I might want to hear that, that's not the only thing that I'm looking forward to, because that's going to die down.
Cardi B don't need to call you, because you're going to have her flopping. You're going to have her, nobody listening to her damn music.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm not telling her what to put out. I'm not telling her what she should and shouldn't do. I'm just trying to show you from a different perspective.
I get it. But here's the thing. All that ice cream, bubble gums, and rainbows, that's beautiful. We love that. We need that in this world. But guess what? We need drama too. That's why y'all over here.
We need drama. We need drama that makes sense. I'm not just going to get on the track and then diss somebody without dropping names, since everybody likes to bring up the 90s and what everybody was doing in the 90s. They dropped names in the 90s, let's be clear, and people were gagging. Tupac got on the song and said Lil Kim was ugly. What are you talking about?
But my whole thing is like, if I want my music to be boring, I'm gonna go turn on a meditation or something. This is rap. Tell that bitch she trash.
Exactly.
Like, girl, I'm not looking for gospel rap. Like, what are we doing?
So then if it's rap, then we shouldn't have to be guessing and dissecting who you talking about. So
yes, we are, because that's when the art. But that's the artistic part of it. That's the art in it.
Like, did that already though. But you did that already, though. You didn't already have songs, 10 Green, and all these other songs where you done made horse references. You done talked about how ugly somebody is. You just saying the same thing at this point. Girl, you might as well put a name to it. Everybody already know who you talking about. If you so tough and you married to a gang member now and you got people that's going to pop for you, well, then there's nothing left.
But sir, when I'm just talking about it as a consumer. When I get off this live, it's Friday night, right? And I'm turning on my Nicki Minaj. I may not want to rap, and I'm singing this song. I may not want to say, Cardi B, Lil' Kim, your face is so ugly. That I don't probably want to say that. But I can say, your botch face, da-da-da-da-da, and that may go for a botch that I know. I don't have a problem with Cardi B or Lil' Kim. So I don't want to say that because I want to talk about the botch, fat, nasty hoe around the corner that I don't like. So that line is for her. For me,
you can do that though.
After all of that surgery, you are still fat. No, but what I'm saying is when I'm singing my song, but I don't want to hear Cardi. But maybe I don't want to hear Cardi. Like everything don't have to be so literal. That's what I'm saying. Like it don't have to go there because.
But that's my point though. Everything has not been literal. She has already given you the ambiguity, right? She's already given you that I didn't drop no names with that bar. The Dorito Nacho, right? You was just dissecting that earlier. She didn't already gave you that where she didn't drop nobody name. So you can still listen to songs where there's still a little bit of mystery and you can take it and apply it to your situation and to whoever's in your life. But if you got a real flat out beef and you going at it, why not just?
But it ain't. But really, but is it a real beef or is it hip hop? Is it like I'm the best? So
it's gotta be. It's gotta be. No. She can say she's the best. She's always said she's the best. That's not what I'm saying. That's fine. Everybody should feel that they the best, baby. I mean, that's whatever. That's just basic rap. What I'm saying is if you have to take it so far to make a line about somebody's trauma and somebody being hurt and abused, or that somebody that you feel is literally ugly and they got problems in their marriage, and you really hitting kind of below the belt, why not? Why not say their name then? Because then it puts you standing 10 toes down on it. You're gonna have to at some point, because then otherwise, what is you doing? You just out here making up some rhymes at somebody, and then when they call you out on it, so you can pretend that you're not talking about them.
Oh, I see that. I got you on that. Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying you gotta.
I got you on the pretend. I got you on the pretend that you weren't talking about because that's the gaslighting. I get you on that.
That is.
It's
the gaslighting. So it's like, bruh. So if you gonna make a song and you gonna call somebody out and you feel strongly about them, clearly you gotta feel strongly about them because you've been talking about them every time you go on hiatus. You come back, you talk about what you feel you deserve and how ain't nobody doing it like you and ain't nobody had it as bad as you and you the only one that went through something and you the only one and everybody want to be like you. You feel strongly about these things. Otherwise, you wouldn't talk about it so much. So let's just cut to the chase. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, we gotta move on. We gotta move on though. Okay, but thanks, Bo.
All right,
thanks for calling in. All right, I gotta take some more and then we out of here. Okay, 28. Let me see who we got. Oh, 7200. 7200 and then 2803. You next. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me, Armon?
Yes, come on, make it quick. 60 seconds. Let's go.
Okay, boom. I feel like the reason that Nicki is going at these girls is because she is afraid of losing her spot. Yeah, think about it, right? Back when she was going through it with Kim, she wanted that spot. Look at it this way. These girls, from Cardi to Megan, they got too much to lose. They got brand deals. They can't be out here beefing with a Nicki Minaj. They can't do that. That's going to be career suicide. I don't think these girls really care that much, to be honest with you. Like, we're not living in 2010 when Nicki was going at Kim. But it's a whole different world now. These girls don't want to beef. When you think about it, right? I get it.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But girl, that's boring as hell.
I get what you're saying, but back in the 90s, the female rappers, they was loving on each other. From Kim to Missy, they wasn't beefing. They loved each other.
But my thing is, I get it. But if a person don't want to be loved on, they don't want to do that, girl, then you can't love on them.
I just feel like Nicki's afraid of losing her spot because she came in and tried to take Kim's spot, and now she's terrified of losing her spot. So she's going to be 50 years old rapping about a queen title that she gave to herself. Nobody gave her that title. It was self-proclaimed. And she's going to be 50 and 60 years old talking about I'm the queen. She has to get over it at some point.
Yeah.
She has to. Because these girls, these new girls are looking at her, laughing at her like, girl, we out here getting money. You don't care about a queen title. You do. You're the one that's so held up and bent out of shape about that title, and you don't want to lose it. So she's doing whatever she can to keep that title, which is pointless because what is
now? He's okay. Listen, hold on.
Okay.
I have to say this, and I have to let you go. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe these girls are getting money and they don't care about a queen title, but if you don't think that these girls, from Cardi B to Megan Thee Stallion on down to the girl watching this live, that's not don't have a record deal yet. If you don't think that they want to be on top, you're crazy. If you don't think that they want to be on top of the charts, if they want to be the hottest, then you're crazy. If you don't think that they are watching each other and scoping out the competition and feeling the pressure, why don't we have a Cardi B album if it's just about getting money? Because she wants it to be good. She wants it to sell. So the difference is Nicki Minaj is just going to tell you, girl, I'm on top. Everybody wants to be on top. Don't ever forget it.
But
you know why? Because perception, hold on. Because there's many reasons why. There can be ego, there can be this, but perception is everything. And the further on top you are, the more money you make. So trust and believe. If you are perceived to be the queen, you're going to get paid like the queen.
But let me ask you a question. Nicki Minaj has the queen title. Where has that gotten her? No Grammys. She just got a #1 album, number one song. With that title, where has that gotten her? Nowhere. Cardi B has already surpassed her without that title. So what does a title of queen really do for your career?
But listen, but 3 Grammys and Megan Thee Stallion can't sell 100,000 albums.
But Cardi can. So if by Nicki Minaj owns,
but we don't even have Cardi B has had one. Cardi B has had one album.
But look at what she's done with that one album. She's literally surpassed Nicki with one album.
We're over it. Where's the second one?
Okay. It's coming.
Thank you. Thanks, boo. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. Okay. And I got to let y'all go. Okay, last one. 2803.
Hey, Armon, I had to come back on here because I really think that we watching the wrong show because these girls are delusional. Like, are y'all serious right now? I don't get why y'all keep bringing up Nicki's age. What does her age have to do with anything? We are talking about the bars and about the music. Regardless if Nicki want to say their name or not, again, she's doing what she needs to do. The girl who just was on talking about, Nicki is this, Nicki is that, or whatever, or she hasn't got a Grammy. Grammy aside, nobody is outselling Nicki. Nobody is doing the numbers that she's doing. And y'all can say for 1 second that y'all think these girls don't want to be on top. They definitely would. That's why everybody's low-key sneak dissing her, but no, everybody want to throw rocks and hide their hands. But when Nicki calls them out to the plate, it's an issue. Everybody's like, oh, Nicki's old, she's this, she's that. No, what is the issue with her saying what she got to say? Anybody can say what they want to say about Ice Spice or about any of the other girls. They can sneak diss the other girls, but when Nicki got something to say, it's the issue. I just don't get it. She is doing exactly what she needs to do. This is what the rap game is about. Everybody wanna just pedal around the situation. Nicki is doing exactly what she needs to do. I don't get what the issue is. Why everybody's so scared or Nicki can't say what she got to say. Anybody can say what they want to say. If Megan came out and said something right now about Nicki, whether she said her name or not, because at the end of the day, nobody is really saying names. Let's be honest. The only person who ever said anybody's name was Remy Ma, and then when Latto had recorded Nicki, that's about it. But that wasn't even in the song, so stop it.
And we see where that got them and saying names is. But I mean, like I said, sometimes, and I've been guilty about saying the names and saying, say names. But it's gotten to a point where it's more fun. That's why that Cardi B Tomorrow too is so good, because it's not so literal, but you can guess and check and who she talking about. Who she talking about, but it makes it more fun.
That's what rap is about.
Yes. I don't understand why y'all want this to be boring. Y'all really don't want this to be boring. Because when Nicki Minaj is not out here Nicki Minaj, it's boring. And y'all know it. And it's 5,000 people here trying to act like y'all not here for the mass.
Exactly, Armon. And the fact that we're still talking about it just let everyone know that what Nicki did, although this was not her greatest song, but she did what she needed to do. And we are still talking about it right now. Everyone's deciphering every bar that Nicki had in regards to all the girls that she's calling out. So don't for 1 second think that what girl right now could go in and just we're not deciphering Latto's bars. Latto's bars are basic. We're not deciphering anything big in it. Like, girl, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that to Latto's bars.
And let's sit on that for a second. People call it mess. There's many things that we could be talking about. People's husbands, people's personal lives, but we are talking about music and rap. Like, this is what we're supposed. This is good conversation. This is exciting. We don't have to talk about who people are sleeping with, what people baby daddy is doing, and people husbands. That's the low vibrational stuff. These are the conversations that artists want us to be having. We're talking about rap and the music.
Exactly.
Like, if you don't want to do that, this is not the channel. This is not the. Stop listening to music. I don't get it. Like, what do y'all want to be talking about?
These girls, like I said, Armon, bringing up the age about Nicki. These girls they should want to look up to Nicki and want to be at Nicki's 40-whatever-year-old age and still be relevant. That's the key of rap. You relevant right now, but can you be relevant in 15 years? That's what this is really about. Y'all hot now, but will you be hot in 15 years? Let's talk about it. Like, the city girls ain't about to be relevant in 15 years. Let's be honest. They not about to be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Will Latto be relevant in 15 years? No. But Nicki is still relevant and is still at the girl's neck at her age she's at right now. And they 21, 22 years old. They still not doing what Nicki doing. Let's talk about that. Because nobody is doing what she's doing right now. Let's be clear. And that's keeping it a stat. Nobody's doing what Nicki is doing. So they can say what they want to say.
Okay, bye. I gotta let you go because you get long-winded too. Okay, 7720. Hold on, I'm coming to you. Okay, 7720. You live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on? Talk to me.
Let's be clear. I'm 42. Nicki came and said what was needed to be done, and everybody is upset. Period. It's rap. When you rap against people, it's a business. She's not going to call nobody names out for what? It's fun and it's entertainment and to keep you guessing. That's it. Everybody is so emotional because Nicki came the way she came.
Yes.
Meg definitely respond because Meg really raps.
Yes.
And it's entertaining.
Yes.
But let's not let the girls ever forget. She came like Nicki Minaj, licking Lewinsky, Nicki the Holler Jugo Barbie. That's all I got to say. I'm old. Armon, it's 1 o'clock. I stayed up to make this call. That's all.
All right, we'll have a good one. Okay, let me get my girl on here, Eva, with the tea.
You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show. Hot tea.
Yes.
Hot tea. As long as there's some hot tea, we can get into some things.
Okay. What's the tea?
Be real. Okay, I get it. The lyrics, whatever. But first, I want to talk about her coming at you because I feel like everyone done already talked about the lyrics, and it was just like it's just too much for me right now. But I do want to say, number one, you had a YouTube channel before she had a Queen Radio.
Yes.
Number two, She stole the bombs from Funk Flex. Let's be very clear. Girl, you stole the bombs from Funk Flex. Those were not yours, Miss Nicki Minaj. And the stupid, she stole that from 6ix9ine. Let's be clear. As far as like her saying that people are copying her mannerisms and things, it's no shade. Half the stuff y'all say y'all copied from the LGBT community, because what she be saying, she be sounding like one of the dolls at the ballroom scene. She don't be sounding like herself, because it's like two different personalities.
And sister, why is everybody at me this week?
Because the views is viewing. You literally like have 100K in one day, and the next video is about to reach 100K. It's like you've been eating it all week.
Oh,
you
is that what
literally
it is?
had. That's what you better check your numbers.
Girl.
You're eating it, girl. It's no shade. I had to go look. Girl, Miss Nicki Minaj only have 14,000 listeners.
Really?
No shade. Yes, she didn't have that many. You see how staticky that Queen Radio sounded. She was so upset. She was huffing and puffing, sounding like Butterball Sleeves, talking about fix this or I'm turning off my radio. You were an hour and a half late, and yes, I tuned in because I thought she was going to be messy, but she wasn't messy. She didn't even take none of her fans' calls, and she promised her fans on Twitter she was going to take calls. Because I was definitely going to call in and ask her about, you know, because she wanted to have that conversation about writers and writing the verse and writing
She
the hook.
did. She did. I think that clip of us went viral, and she had got wind of it, girl, and she had slightly addressed you in that.
It's no shade, because she had Patty there, and Patty, Miss Patty, honey, is friends with Brinks Billions, and I wanted to call in and ask her and say, well, girl, since you're talking about people writing hooks and verses, well, what happened with Brinks Billions? Because last time I checked, he sued you and you guys settled so that he could get his writer credit, which he wrote a verse and he wrote a chorus. So what's the tea? And Miss Patty was in front of her because I really wanted to ask that question. But you know, it is what it is. Now let's get back to now we can talk about the bars. Listen, the bars were good, but I think people are on edge is because they take it too literal. At the end of the day, you have to remember, you know, and I'm going to speak from a point of view of a Black woman, and I feel like her playing on Black woman trauma, it kind of triggers the people. So I get that, but at the end of the day, you know, that's what happens in female rap is sometimes they try to use your traumas against you to kind of bully you. But I know that Meg has it in her to come back. And, you know, I'm not even the biggest Meg fan, but I'm sure that Meg could definitely look into Nicki Minaj's home and lifestyle and definitely, like, drag her about that. And when she does, I don't want to hear her fan base complaining about it. Because once you start reaching those levels, I do not want to hear no complaining. It's no tea and it's no shade. The song, to me, it's no shade, friend. It was lackluster. It sounded like ra-ta-ta-ta, and it sounded like it wasn't mixed. It sounded like it wasn't mixed correctly, but some of the bars were barring. I'll give her that. Some of the bars, her best bar was literally her snippet bar for me. And then also you missed, she was throwing shots at Megan. The sauce part was about Popeye's, her little hottie sauce, and then the Mugler, because she had the collaboration with Mugler, but she's not cut from that cloth. Yes, I do that. We dissect hip-hop over here. So she was talking about her brand deals, which probably were offered to her, and she didn't take them. And I think that's why she brought that up. It's no shade, because if you get into it, she literally brought up all her brand deals that she had last year.
This is what I'm saying. So do you believe, now this is what I'm saying. People are saying that the girls shouldn't respond. I believe that Cardi needs to get out of her humble bag. I believe that Megan needs to pop her ish. These girls need to say something. And it doesn't have to be like a direct, I'm coming at Nicki, but it needs to be like, girl, like, why are you sitting here trying to play coy?
Okay, now let me get to it. With Megan Thee Stallion, well, no, first I'll start with Cardi, because I you know what I'm saying. What's the one thing Cardi has beat Nicki in? All the accolades. So if I'm coming back for my next era, yeah, I'm gonna come at you. But first, I'm gonna make sure that everything that I do is top tier, because as we can see, Nicki Minaj's visuals aren't that good. The bars, the songs, it's a hit or miss with her. So everything has to be perfect because she can beat Nicki with numbers again. It's no shade, because the last person to have a #1 rap album for a female was Cardi B. It's no shade. Nicki got number 2. So I feel like she has, well, we already discussed this. She has more to prove, but I do agree that she needs to be more cocky. She needs to talk her ish. It doesn't have to be directed at her, but I mean, let's be clear. Nicki Minaj came back and rebranded as a 40-year-old gang member.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Cardi literally made her do that because Cardi's brand was a blood gang member. So
yes,
I
she
mean,
did.
if we're talking about people making people move and people calling people to the carpet, I feel like Cardi has literally made Nicki move in situations where she might regret later in life that she can't get out of, you know, and I hope that and she talked about businesses. I can put you, or my businesses put you on businesses. Girl, the last couple of businesses you had kind of failed. Your new one hopefully doesn't fail, but last time I checked, when you had the Ra-Ta-Ta-Ta freestyle, I thought you had a label and you were signing somebody to your label. The girl that won the contest, or was it the boy that won the contest? But anywho, as far as Megan Thee Stallion, Miss Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like she's going to respond, but I also feel she's more upset because you were talking about how they were kikiing with Cardi on the phone about partisan. Well, no, about co-writers, and now she's effing partisan. No shade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people aren't even getting into that. Like, I'm like, that's probably why she's also mad, because she probably was talking ish about him and Cardi, and now she's with him. So I remember her saying something on a Queen radio about now she's effing for
raps, for rap. Yes, girl.
So I think that kind of got under her skin. But all in all, it is a sport. But do not complain to the other fan base when the girls start to get their turn,
it back,
because I know that's what they're gonna do. And it's no shading, and people shouldn't take it to heart. It's not that serious. For me, it's not that serious. It's music, and let the best girl win. No shade.
And girl, and we are the Armon Wiggins show over here, and we're not trying to be no Nicki Minaj, but we have a good time. And girl, they try to think she was talking about Jason Lee. Like, girl, why do they play like that? Girl, like, come on.
First of all, no, T, you're the only one that does like some of her mannerisms, like calling a thing, and what's the other one?
She would not even. First of all, she is only giving me that because she's secretly a fan. She doesn't even hate, like, you know what I mean. She don't like Jason Lee. Nicki lives for me. She secretly lives for me on the low. She does.
No, she does. She watches you.
Yeah,
and it's no T. It's no T. She probably would like you on her team. She would want to have someone on your team that actually knows how to do better audio than what she has with her Queen radio. No shade.
Girl, okay, girl. Well, we're gonna wrap this up.
And if you're listening, Nicki Minaj, girl, shout out to Butterball Sleeves. Bye.
Bye, girl. Okay, we're gonna wrap it right now. Child, this has been a phenomenal show. It's 10 o'clock. My God, we've been on 2 hours. Yes, child. If you guys didn't make it on today, please be sure to make it to our next show. Please follow me on Instagram at the Armon Wiggins Show. I'm going to put it in the chat. It's very imperative that you follow me there in case YouTube doesn't send you your notifications. Okay. We had a fantastic show. There's the link. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you guys check your subscriptions. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. We got into some things. I love you all. Until next time, I want you guys to keep that same energy. And I'm going to see you guys soon, okay?
Thanks for listening. Keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon.
Get in here. Get in here. Everybody get in here.